My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Peter Rabbit. And when they announced this movie, I was actually kind of excited because I used to watch this one Peter Rabbit cartoon as a kid all the time, and I just loved this character. But then the trailers came out, and this just looked like the most generic kids movie possible. So when I eventually watched it, I had rock bottom expectations, and it surprised the hell out of me. Like, I love this movie. I have rewatched it so many times, and on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 64% from the critics and a 56% from the audience. No, absolutely not. That is way too low. I find this movie to be so underrated. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And say what you will about the man, but James Corden is great here. He brings lots of energy and personality to his character, and he just carries this movie incredibly well. Colin Moody also does a really good job, and I always kind of forget that Margot Robbie, Elizabeth Debicki, and Daisy Ridley are in this movie. Like, they do a good job, but their characters just don't sound like them. Rose Byrne does a really great job. She is the heart and soul of this movie, and she's really sweet and charming throughout. Domhnall Gleeson is such an underrated actor. Like, where has he been? Like, hold on, I need to look this up. I love him in About Time, The Revenant, Ex Machina, Milo, Brooklyn. But man, he's really not in much anymore, which is a real shame because he is so talented and he fully commits to his role here. Like, he understood the assignment and he fully delivers. Because he's very easy to hate, but he brings out his sweet side as well. And yeah, Sam Neill, I didn't realize that was him, but he does a perfectly fine job in his minimal screen time. And Marianne Jean-Baptiste does a fine job. So the cast does do a really great job here, and it's such an easy movie to watch. I could watch this movie in any mood, and it's just so entertaining from start to finish. It's high energy, lots of personality, and it's just a movie that I really do love watching. Will Gluck directs this movie incredibly well, and it's sweet, it's charming, it's heartfelt at times, and it's hilarious. Like, I love the slapstick humor here. It kind of feels like Home Alone, where there's so many pranks throughout this movie, but boy do they make me laugh. That electric doorknob trick, it's so funny to me. Like, I laugh out loud during every rewatch of this movie during that moment. And I really do love how Peter's character arc, spoiler alert by the way, is him owning up to his actions and apologizing. It's this guy who has a massive ego humbling himself, and it's just a really satisfying end to this story. I also do think the CGI looks pretty impressive, and the budget wasn't high. I believe it's like 50 million. Yeah, 50 million. Like, this movie does look good, and I like most of the soundtrack choices. Like, the original song, I Promise You, is really great. Steal My Sunshine, When Life Gives Me Lemons, I Make Lemonade. Love is so terrific. This movie introduced me to Avalanche City. Rather Be is a great song. Lots of the song choices here were pretty great. But, oh, what's it called? I've never liked the usage of, woohoo, I'm a rebel just for kicks, yeah. The way that song is kind of segmented in that one scene, I don't know. And, bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I forget what that song's called. So those two song picks I could go without, and maybe some jokes don't land. And like, okay, if you do want a proper adaptation of this character, this movie ain't that. But I always believe in viewing each movie as its own thing, and as its own thing, this movie just fully delivers for me. Will Gluck just directs this movie so incredibly well. It's filled with heart and humor and energy and personality, and it's such an entertaining movie I could watch any day. The cast all does a great job, and I just love it. So I'm giving Peter Rabbit an 8.5 out of 10. You know what? Screw it. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, it really is that good. Like, I love it. And I feel like people were way too harsh on this movie because it came out just a few weeks after Paddington 2, and Paddington 2 is the superior movie, but they're very different, and I love them both. But, Peter Rabbit, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin